this note with my power. Time may continue.
You have come too late. My work has already met with...
Freeze! I release you.
If that is the truth,
Alright,
then your
that's
work
enough
must
screwing around.
stop.
Let's go. What? You freaking knew I was weird when you subscribed to me. Or didn't subscribe to me. Whichever. Actually, most of my views come from people who aren't subscribed to me. It's always been that way. Always. Ah. Alright, let's see. I screwed up again. I am sorry. This makes twice I have done this. I am terribly sorry. Seriously. What the hell? Okay. This is what I get for keeping multiple Master of Magic files around. I should have known that it would... Doggone it! I should have known it was gonna be a problem. That my fingers would want to type in and do one when it's actually the other. Okay. There. Perfect. I guess I should explain myself about the Longbowmen now. Well, so I've been thinking about it a lot, and actually I have notes somewhere around here, but it doesn't matter. I don't actually need the notes to remember what it was about. I was doing different... I can't say I had all the hard numbers, because I don't know them off the top of my head, but I was scratching out different designs for ways to defend my cities. Steam cannons, war trolls, all kinds of different things, because I feel like there's an inevitability. It is inevitable. I will find myself in a war with purple, and he is so absurdly far ahead. It's going to be mostly me trying to defend my cities. I do like the idea of a high man magician in every city, and I do like the idea of a warlock in every city. I'm definitely gonna want archangels in every city, and Pegasi are a very good universal unit. There's a lot of things I like. I'd love to have nightmares and all kinds of stuff, but the humble Longbowmen. Why Longbowmen and not slingers? Because the slingers don't have adamant or even mithril. But I've got 2 cities capable of producing Longbowmen with adamant. Potentially here. So... Adamant Longbowmen can receive the blessing Lionheart. Specifically, during battle, I can cast that on one, while an Archangel casts it on a second. So for every Archangel, there should be an additional Longbowman in the city. In theory. So the first thing I want to do today is I want to tally all places that I control that have access to adamant. So far, it's just the 2 high elven cities. And I've got 1 high men city with mithril for paladins, and a paladin seems still like a good thing to have. Yeah, I don't know that I have access to any more. Can't see if there's anything underneath these guys. Okay. So we're just gonna check. Okay, I could have trolls with adamant. I should probably get a war troll here. Okay. Let's check under here. No. Mithril. Darn it, troll again. Troll again. So I could have lots of adamant trolls. Trolls definitely are not bad. I can have mithril for... I could have mithril steam cannons. Why is this city incapable of building anything better than a settler? Oh, because the city was earthquaked into oblivion, that's why. Okay, never mind. Troll again. If only I had... Aha! Dark elves. Alright, this city here. I'm gonna focus on this city here. I don't see a single Aura Halcon on either world, which I find amazing. I haven't seen one. Well, anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to have Dark Elves. I thought about golems. I thought about all kinds of things. Steam cannons are still tempting. But I'd like a warlock for every city. I wouldn't mind a nightmare as well. So that's one. We'll make a paladin in every city. They're almost done rebuilding there. And we will have longbowmen. I'm going to end up summoning archangels to transport them around. So, bare minimum, 2 longbowmen, an archangel, a paladin, a warlock, a high man magician. Bare minimum in every city. After that, we'll see. Probably the Pegasi I've already made will be the filler unit. A priest wouldn't be bad either. It would have to be elven, since they can make the ones with adamant. Elven? High elven or dark elven? The elves control all the adamant in my empire. Doggone hoarders! Share some of that! The dwarves could really use that to make some nice cannons for you, you know? I feel like this almost could be a fantasy world in a novel. The elves have a monopoly on this resource, and they refuse to share. They probably have some guilds, too. Controlling different stuff. Anyway, I have no real other outlets. Even with transmute, I can't do better. Pity. But yeah, since my opponent does not have access to Guardian Wind, Storm Giants, or, really the only thing they can do to mess up the, Longbowmen is bring in Magicians, or just kill them. Which, you know, Lionheart also helps a little bit about making them harder to kill. But yeah, 2 Longbowmen, Adamant per city. At least 1 Archangel per city, and we'll be doing good. But first we have to finish off our current foe. Okay, and this one you will be purchased whatever you guys want. Let's start with a granary. Okay, let me see. I was buffing my way through here, and I forget where I left off. Okay, you guys are here to screen his city. Oh good, that can be lion-hearted. Excellent. Definitely. Gotta get a few more of those in. Oh look, you brought angels and cockatrices. We can be absolutely certain that he's gonna get some kind of very rare. I'm shocked he doesn't have one already. Probably he's got a pretty good chance of having archangels, but even if he doesn't, there are 3 different poles in nature. And they're all bad news for different reasons. I'll have to see which one he gets. Which ones he gets. Behemoths can be pretty bad to fight against. Being spellcasters and doing all that nastiness. great worms are a far bigger issue. They're one of the only things the longbowmen really don't want to see, because they can just appear and eat the longbowmen. Then I might find myself doing more Pegasi. The Colossi might be just the most dangerous overall summon, but I don't know how much casting skill a behemoth has. If it can cast entanglement, the longbowmen don't get to move or take turns anymore. So there's always that, too. I could research behemoths and make one just to look at it. Wait, did I have behemoth as an available research? I know I have something available for research. It might have been Colossi, actually. You know, Colossi in every city would make me far more comfortable. Archangels are really good, especially with longbowmen. Or it would be even better with slingers, but the slingers won't have adamant. But yeah, seriously, I know it's really weird to say the ultimate defensive unit is longbowmen, but I really feel that way. Adamant stacked on Holy Bonus 2 from the Archangel stacked on Lionheart. If I had a Chaos book to put Flame Blade on top of all that, but I don't. But even without it, they'll be terrifying enough. Oh my gosh, you can make things again. Alright, I need a magician. I need a magician in every city. I need paladins in every city. Alright, let's do some maths. I don't have a single Mithril magician yet. So this will be the first one. One per city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Alright, 27. We'll make it 30 so I have a couple extras for key cities like my capital. So we'll get 30 Highman magicians with adamant. And then we'll start making more paladins. Are you attacking him, or are your armies just stepping back? Doesn't look like he's taking damage, so this is gonna still be tough. Maybe I'm counting chickens before they hatch. I don't know. Wish I had Charm of Life. I really wish I had Charm of Life. Oh, that's nice. Keep doing that. Thank you. Also, your capital has adamant. Is your capital troll? Let me check. I think it is. Ugh. Why couldn't it be Dark Elven? Or Dwarven? I'm kind of serious. Like, I decided against golems altogether in this matchup because my opponent isn't really... He's life nature. Like, Crack's Call... Golems don't resist Crack's Call. And... they're just... I don't know. They don't seem like the right fit for this matchup because life likes to just buff their units and rip yours apart like that. I have a lot of food. I should get rid of some farmers. I'm also thinking seriously about the peace anvil spell, whatever it is. The peace spell. You know, research bonus you cast on cities. I can't think of the name. I have no idea why my brain keeps saying Peace Anvil, because I'm sure it's not called Peace Anvil. Alright. should be everyone. Yeah, it's Troll. Surprisingly not dedicated to farmers. Must be losing a lot of men. Is that your doom stack? So you've got your lion hearts. I guess we just need to sweep the invulnerabilities. Preferably before that doomstack arrives. It doesn't seem like it should be capable of cracking the city, but you never know. Really doesn't seem like it. I mean, he's got something in his hands. But no, I could never work. Okay, 3 stacks and a few extra. I didn't realize I was holding that. Neat. Alright. So, you're gonna want 60 of these. But this city can help with that. Okay. 60. Uh-oh. That shouldn't have any effect at all. Not on that town. But that means he's planning an attack any moment. I wonder if the city's being bombarded by swarms of earthquakes. It would have to be, right? I don't know the earthquake's numbers, but I know it can kill units at random. Or maybe as damage units at random. As long as they're not flying, I think. Yeah, with Seismic Mastery, he must be bombarding it. Still a little sore about losing that node over there. Oh well. That's a pretty epic title. You're insane. You are out of your mind. No. Only if I wanted to lose the game would I do something dumb like that. Yeah. So how's life treating you, am ya? I wonder if I should attack now. Okay, that's a problem. I think you can handle. Maybe I should just charge in right now. This is gonna be one hell of a risky fight. Sure would feel more comfortable. I don't even know what I need to feel more comfortable. Something. Should have brought one of these over. Pick it up. Oh boy. I don't know, man. What do I have left? You can resist the elements. Oh joy. Don't you feel special? That thing's so gonna explode. Oh, if I lose this, I'm gonna regret it massively. Alright, something I absolutely need to know. War Axe regenerates. Alora regenerates. Elena does not regenerate. Harold does not regenerate. Elena, Harold, Mortu. Elena, Harold, and Mortu do not regenerate. Okay. Oh, boy. This is the big one. Ah, there goes a Lionheart already. There's the Dispelling Wave. We knew it was going to come, and we won't even know what all it got. Elena, Mortu, and Harold. Boy, that snowstorm didn't do much, did it? Alright, that's the invisible thing we knew was here. Between Pandora's Box and Soul Linker 2, this guy has to be the first thing to go. They're all stocked up on artifacts. I definitely couldn't let him take it. I need these. Elena, Harold, and Mortu. Alright, let's begin. Darn it. I can't attack them, they're all in the air. Nothing I have flies. That means... prayer. Holy word won't work. That has to go. Okay, that one's down. Let me see. Next. Should I hold that mass healing? Or should I try to find someone who needs their Lionheart restored? Okay. They're sporting quite the mix. Quite the mix. Two of them are ground-bound still, and I can attack. exactly do you have flight? You have life books, a single death book. Where is flight coming from? Something strange going on here. Alright. Options. I can cast flight myself. Dives up out of the ground. Be careful. That didn't hit as hard as I would have liked. Run tactics. Okay, you used all your power. Okay, you don't have flight. Good move. Ah, no! Oh, shit. Everything about that was wrong. Ah, crap. That was rolling. That got webbed. That's why. Fine. You know what? Webbing is a good idea. I will use webbing, too. Oh, this went so much better than previous attacks on capitals. I've had so many games where attacks on capitals was just death. Feels good, man. Destruction! Resist or be disintegrated. Get that out of here. Ring of Flight. You know, flight is nice. I just got -1 to its spell save, too. It's nice. Yeah, sure, get rid of it. A bow of elemental armor +5 attack. Lionheart. 5 defense and Lionheart. Yeah, that's a little better. Gauntlet of Invisibility. I do love invisibility. Let's see, there are 3 of you who needed this. You were one of them. Let's see, 4 attack, 4 defense, 2 movement. I think I'll give it to you. Alright! Up more! Satori Trickster. Double Mind Storms. Phantasmal and True Sight. I do like the idea of Phantasmal and True Sight. You can use that. Oh, haste. You all have to have merging, of course. We'll figure that out later. Junk. 4 attack, 3 defense. That's better. So much for the staff of this gnome. Oh, hey, look, regeneration. 2 people still needed to regenerate. Who were they? You were one of them. Merging. Alright. So, we're gonna have to shape the items we make a little bit more. Let's see. Well, Wave of Despair. 4 attack, 2 to hit. I do like the idea of Wave of Despair, but... No, I just don't see any way I can use it in this party. Huh. Alright. This is a really nice gauntlet. I do like it. That leaves this haste thing. If I make an artifact for you, Sir Harold, that gives you regen merge in your artifact slot, I can let you have this. 20 spell skills. Seems like a waste on him. Probably better put on her, actually. But that Lionheart is nice. Get out of here! Shoo! Of course she does. Yes! Actually, neither of those are particularly helpful to me. Okay. Alright, let's take a moment. So... Ooh! Wow. Yep, this city was being earthquaked. Oh, negative food. That ain't good. Well, let's see what we can do. We're gonna need to immediately dump every spell we can to help the city. Okay, not everyone has prosperity yet. Altar of Peace, that's what it was. I'd want to get the Altar of Pieces on all the cities before finishing off Red. Because the moment I finish off Red, all of Purple's Altars of Peace are going to suddenly start working in overdrive. I'm sure he's got them in his cities. I should check, but I'm positive he does. So I need to make sure this war does not actually end until I'm on equal footing in that regard. Considering that he has so many more cities than me, I don't know. There's a lot of difficulties here to overcome. I need archangels to ship all of the units, and then I just need an archangel in every city. Two longbowmen, 1 magician, 1 paladin, 1 warlock, ideally. And then the rest can be Pegasi. Yeah, I seriously doubt you want to do that, dude. Okay, excellent. Slap down an oracle. Very nice. Definitely keep building. Gaya's Blessing. Nature's Eye. Heavenly Light. Inspirations, help you rebuild. Prosperity. Okay, this guy can live there. Okay. To that corner. Okay. Excellent. My capital is still rebuilding. Alright then, so anything that costs at least 3 turns is gonna be rush produced, I guess. We're going to use rush production everywhere we can. Like mad. I should be using about 1,000 mana a turn. And then through alchemy I can get 1,150 a turn. Anyway, I've got piles of money. I'm going to convert them into buildings. Rapid fire. Until I have all the buildings. Then who knows, maybe I'll turn down my taxes. Stranger things have happened. Oh, there it is. Alright. Excellent. Glad to see another city has reached 25. Gonna have to get some units here to defend this place and fix that unhappiness. I don't think you guys really need anything else. You can probably get an oracle just because. Alright, you guys! Like your brethren down south, it is the Longbowmen. Okay. That'll be the last thing this place builds. Let me see. Library, I guess. Okay. Keep massing. Now he's gonna have access to earthquakes to kill my units. That'll be a problem as well. At least that shouldn't affect the archangels, I don't think. I don't know what cities have prosperity already. Apparently, all the cities on this plane pretty much had it. Well, that's nice. Okay. Most of my cities have it, apparently. Good! Then we can move on to the next one real soon. Oh yeah, I should probably keep them away from that, because they can do that. Darn it, that might end the war too quickly. Well, I can ring this city entirely in Pegasi. I could put my forces together. That'll probably kill the warlocks and magicians. He doesn't have magicians, does he? I don't know. Those might not be... I mean, if they're troll magicians, that's not going to kill them. I need to look in those cities. I might be able to wipe them out. But I gotta keep the last one in play, at least a little longer. Ideally, I would keep them both in play until she comes back, take one to get more spells from her, and then take the other one. I don't know how many spells she knows that I don't. Also, I have a perfectly good node to snatch here. Gotta get that too. I should count the number of cities remaining that need prosperity. And their locations. Yeah. Make it so. Looks to me like you guys are pretty well done. You're done. University to get that Mechanicans Guild. Or I could just fling it around in this area. As long as targets are still plenty, I shouldn't worry too much. Oh yeah, that city's about to fall. Whoops! Oh, that's not good. Ooh, iron skin. Ooh. Bait him away from the Lionheart ones. Oh well, I guess it works out. Guess you could try summoning something. You could do that. Alright, whatever. I took it. It's mine now. No adamant in sight. Alright. I have to keep you away from this city. Alright then. He's got archangels. Well, okay then. Crap. If he had some kind of summon, I was actually thinking weird thoughts. Like, if I just kept summoning archangels, which give me positive income, his fairy circle would keep causing him to summon things on his side that he'd have to pay maintenance costs on. And I could weirdly try to bankrupt him that way. It's a very weird thing, but anyway, he's got archangels now, so that's out of the question. And that's a very unfortunate thing for him to have, because with archangels, he has a way of infinitely increasing his power. Which is one of the few edges I had to potentially get ahead. Alright. Wait, no. Amplifying tower, please. Really? Are they all prosperous? They can't all be prosperous. There's one. No, I didn't mean it. Okay. Is that the whole set? Neat. Okay, you three have to stay there. Alright. They're only going to be able to take one step. Then I'm going to have to spread and guard and hope that Red doesn't poke a hole in my defenses of her city. Oh, by the way, I learned a bunch of new interesting spells. Maybe you want Gorgons. He knows Behemoth as well. Okay, Behemoths and Archangels. It's two different problems. I can't really guard against both. The Archangel, well... As long as it can't use Entangle, the Longbowmen should be fine. I definitely don't want to give that to you. I know you've got more cities, you'll have more population. Those heroes. Ah, good. They have arrived. Perfect. Still can't let this war end yet. But I can seize the means of magical production over here. So that's good. Drop a Pegasus in it and a Guardian Spirit. I'll have to check, but I might have prospered all the towns. Now they'll need inspirations, altars of peace, then the war can end. Then I need to get a couple archangels to transport the garrisons around, and get one in every city as soon as possible. Then I can go back to making artifacts. If we're not casting the spell of mastery by then. I have a lot of cities, man. After his early failures, Yellow decided to be Switzerland and make peace with everyone, and then he decided he needed to have giant armies for some reason. I don't know how he supports them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every city's prospering now. Seems like it. Utica, Rotwood. Yep. Yep, okay. I have spent all my money. Amazing. Inspirations is more expensive. Hey, how's it going, Wings? Alright, let me think. Purple, have you not been enchanting your cities? Let me check closer to home. Stream of life and heavenly life, is that really all you got? And most of your cities don't even have that? What have you been doing? I'm too pragmatic to buff my cities. The heck? Okay, see, there we go. That's what I expected. So you have not actually been putting... Whoa. Okay, that is what your enchantments look like, is it? Okay. Alright. You seem to have pretty much... You've got even more of them than I do. You have more city enchants than I do. Huh. Yep, we're just fighting. We just went with the classics. This was the Ultimate Hero Army. They're all merging and almost all regenerating, and the Lionhearts and everything. And the game's gone weird, because I've been allies with Purple all game, and now... Well, at this point, things look like this. He has a massive research advantage over me. And we're already working on the spell of mastery. So we'll have to see how this goes. Red is down to a single city at this point. I'd much rather get the Altars of Peace in play before ending this war, but now that I've looked around, Purple doesn't seem to have a lot of those, so maybe it's okay. Maybe. Most of this right now is thinking about Garrison's artifact creation is a hope. But seeing as there's no lairs left, I don't know if Yellow is going to be crazy enough to think he can declare war on me when over Red, or at least break our Wizard's Pact. Oh, maybe. He's been surprisingly chill. You know, he's been good buds. He's been murdering everyone but me all game, though, so... Oh. He was so much stronger than the Mirren Wizard when we opened up the Mirren plane. Like, he's about as out of control as, you know, in power level as you can get. Which has me worried. I'm not used to seeing such runaway stuff in Master of Magic. Okay, another amplifying tower. Yes, please. Alright. It's possible that I have a larger population than him, because I've been using Stream of Life everywhere with a eye to getting the populations high. Whoops, you can't get near this city. I ain't letting you end this war. Casting skill. Need more casting skill. I need to stop building buildings now. What, you've never seen that, Anya? The mods I'm playing, you could put in Toho and anime characters over the place of the wizards. No, I'll cast a spell of mastery and then I'll just appoint him as, like, you can keep all of your lands. And we'll just be best buds forever! And probably immortal, too. So, forever and real. In the realest sense. There it goes. Let's see, take that. Oh yeah, stop spending money, right. Let's stop spending money for a little bit. Alright. Except for this one. This one needs its acceleration badly. Then slip on down there to take that. It's possible I could regret that. Let me put this here so I can't. There, no regretting it now. Put you there. Excellent. Okay, now back to the inspirations. You can see the impact all the inspirations and everything are having on my income turn after turn. I was at 2,300 just a couple turns ago. I get the rest of those in play, and I'll stop having to worry about not rushing buildings and things. My cash flow should be overwhelming no matter what happens down the road. Very important I secure that completely. Then we can start on the Archangels. No, wait. Altars of Peace, because this war isn't going to last much longer. She's got one city and I'm having to protect it. Yeah. That got it, must you? There hasn't been a single good moon, but that's the third bad moon. Oh well. I think that's the last building this place needs, and then I can set you to trade goods. But you're rebels. Okay, keep that one building. Crack's call. I wonder who you were targeting. Probably the paladins, right? And poof. And I think you're gonna want to live here now. Excellent. Every little bit helps. Okay. Good. Excellent. Alright. Where is that? Inspirations. Let's see, I got the dwarves, right? Yeah, okay. We were scything through this continent at a rate of 3 cities a day. We've got 2 cities left on this plane. Next turn will be on the Arcanus plane, casting it. Maybe the reason he hasn't made Altars of Peace is because he's always been at war, so they've never been a positive for him. I suppose that's a good reason. Actually, I think that... See, I've tried many different builds with heroes, and I can talk about some of the different ones I've tried and why they have or haven't worked. Sorcery heroes are pretty good. Focus magic is excellent on, well, all the spellcasting heroes. It increases the damage of their spells and their, gives them some extra MP. Then resist magic gives them the resistance to ignore a lot of spells that might kill them, petrify them, or do other unpleasantness to them. The big thing about a sorcery hero build, though, is you can create artifacts that let you fly, teleport, and haste, which is a hell of a combination. I mean, every turn you can just teleport across the map to the other side and shoot at your enemies, and they'll never catch you. Flight and... Oh, and invisibility. Invisibility is one of the best spells to keep your heroes alive. Because if they can't see you, they can't shoot you. If they don't have anything that can see you, they can't even target you with spells. So, artifacts that make you invisible, just being able to craft those are huge. Unfortunately, there are weaknesses to the sorcery hero build. For one, true sight sees you even though you're invisible. For another, the undead see you even though you're invisible. So, both life and death kind of get around your invisibility trick. Then, on top of that, as great as, it's as great as flying is, a lot of things fly. Unfortunately, almost every top tier summon can fly and fly up and hit you. And the only ones that can't are in nature, who has webbing that can bring you to the ground and murderate you. And also, you can't teleport while you're entangled in a web. So, they can just keep taking your turns. Sorcery heroes also don't really have a lot in the way of buffs that make them better at not dying. So if they can see through your trickery and catch you, they'll kill you. Usually with somebody who has an artifact that gives them true sight and a strong ranged attack will just end your guy. So, but still, sorcery heroes are very good. Death heroes. I've tried it repeatedly and it's never worked for me, but I love the theory. I love it in theory. Death heroes, if you go with nothing but spellcasters, you get spells that are like save or die. All enemies save or die. Their entire army. Well, okay, but they usually make the save. Well, you can add Black Prayer to reduce their resistance, but if you create artifacts, you can create theoretically a hero who has who basically says your resistance is at -6. All of my death spells are 60% more likely to work. In theory, a couple of those dudes being able to just wave their hand and make an entire army disappear should be insane. In practice, it never seems to work out for me for some reason. I don't know why. It should work, but it never quite does. For defensive spells, they have Wraith Form, which is pretty handy. It stops web from affecting you. Crack's Call doesn't work anymore. You can walk through walls. You're immune to non-magical weapons. Not that that means much in a game where everyone has magical weapons. But, it's Wraith Form is okay. Cloak of Fear, I don't know. It's just never... I've tried it many times. It's never worked. Far more effective, the life heroes seem like the absolute natural thing. I mean, you have the strongest hero in the game. Potentially. I didn't get her this game, but if you've got more life books than me, you'll usually have her. You have Resurrect and Raise Dead, so your heroes, you can keep them. Unless they get killed by Crack's Call, like 3 of mine were this game. Then you can't res them. Also, there are death spells that kill them unresable. Okay, but anyway, you have more survivability with your heroes. And you get the best buffs in the game, like Lionheart and Invulnerability that you can put into artifacts. Oh, and Heroism. I cannot understate Heroism. It's such a good spell. So, I don't think there is such a thing as a good hero build for Chaos. There's just nothing there to work with. Yeah, you can make your weapons flaming, and, you can give them Eldritch Weapon and stuff like that, but, I just don't see the survivability, honestly. Maybe you could do something with that new Chaos buff, and if you mixed in some life magic to keep them alive. But that thing's unpredictable, and I don't know. Not a huge fan of that idea. I like that. I like that spell on regular units, but on heroes, I would want something reliable. So, anyway, let's see. Oh, I never had inspirations there. So that leaves just nature, who I think is actually the secret best hero build. So here's the idea, because I just ran it this time. So here's what makes nature so great. Let me find one of my artifacts. Okay, regeneration. Yeah, if you kill the hero, they come back fully healed every time. Unless you used, like, an effect like Petrify or Wave of Despair or Crack's Call or something stupid. They'll regenerate. They won't even lose their enchantments. Regeneration also heals a hit point every turn in battle. This is enormously potent. Merging. It's teleport. It also makes you immune to Crack's Call. I was having problems with Crack's Call this game. Massive, massive problems, so all of my heroes have merging. All of them. Those are both in nature. You also have elemental armor, which is pretty badass, and you have the enchantment Iron Skin that you can put on people for an amazing boost to their defense. Okay, so all that's pretty good. That's nature. I mixed in life on top of that so I could add Lionheart. What are those few things that regeneration doesn't solve? Well, let's just give you a bunch of resistance and hit points so that you can't simply be doom bolted away or something. And yeah, there you go. Life nature seems to me like it should be the ultimate build for heroes. That was my theory, and I mean, I'd need to run more games with the build to be sure, but it seems pretty solid. Oh no, seems to be good. Alright, few more inspirations. A few more turns of inspirations, I should say. Oh, that's a pretty good reason to end you. No, she has to cast big spells for that to trigger, right? No, if somebody else casts big spells, she has to go. Crap. Ah, well, she just signed her death certificate. Her death warrant. Oh, hey, well, look, I can finally finish my road I've wanted to finish all game. Oh, crap, I need to get there immediately. Finally? Seriously, I've repeatedly sent engineers down there to try to finish this last step of road, and there's always somebody camping in that forest. I'm like, no, eminent domain, get out of the way. We're building a highway here. Nope, sorry. We pitched our tents here first. We're gonna sit here. It's next to my city. This is my territory. Nope, we pitched our tent here. Yeah, they're probably dating, too. Oh, wait, oh, no, this city looks good to me. I don't think it needs anything else. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Almost done. Probably one more turn and we'll have it. At last. think I have to destroy her. I think I have to. You can't have that spell, man. You're gonna use it to do things that make me sad. Let's see, you're giving them a holy bonus. I think this city has been earthquaked to shit. The lack of walls are a dead giveaway. Ow. I didn't even cast prayer. Alright, at least give me another spell. I hot glued feathers to my arms. Oh, blizzard. Well, it's not useless. Yeah, this city was wrecked. Swarms of earthquakes must have hit it. Alright, let's see. Start with that. We'll get this city fixed up in no time. I have literally no idea what to do with my hero stack now. There is nothing in 2 worlds for them to do. Stop clicking things. Because I can literally see everything in the world. Nothing. Not a layer, not a node. Stop it. Nothing. Pooh. Yeah, I guess they'll just have to camp somewhere. I could put them in a city to reduce the revel content, but I should probably just figure out where Purple keeps his capital. It's somewhere around that area over there. And park them there. Excuse me? Oh shit. He's declared war on me. But I was our mutual enemy. You should be pleased. What for you angry, bro? Okay, let's see. I bring peace and prosperity quite literally to these cities. No, he's still in harmony with me. I don't know what that was about, but you definitely just broke... Oh shit, he declared war! He was at peace with me a second ago. We had a pact. Holy shit, you declared actual war? Are you out of your mind? What is wrong with you? Why would you choose to do that? Suicidal overconfidence! Hold up a sec. I think somebody lost their endurance to a dispelling wave and I hadn't noticed. Okay, I guess not. My mistake. Here you go. Never mind, I was mistaken. Alright then, well, I guess I'll go pick up 2 more cities. I guess. Seriously, dude? I mean, he's got some armies. I guess he could do some damage. Oh shit, this city has nothing guarding it. Wasn't supposed to be in danger. Oh shit. I might lose a city. Oh shit, that's a good city. This might be a more serious war than I took it for. Magicians, please? There's no way I hold the city with just a priest. Seriously, he was in a wizard's pact with me and he went straight to war. I didn't know that the AI could do that. Oh, shit. Well, as long as he doesn't burn it, I mean, it'll wreck a bunch of buildings, it'll lose all the enchantments, but as long as I can take it back, we're okay. Ooh, he's got death magic and it's a bad moon. That's also in his favor. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Jeez, dude, why would you attack me? You're crazy. Well, it's so, like, I was thinking he might break the Wizard's Pact. Maybe it was a possibility, but wow, okay, shoot. Well, I'm still at harmony with Merlin, so probably stepping on this guy won't cause too much of a stir. And, I mean, I kinda gotta now. Shoot. Oh, wow, are they all wraith-formed? I didn't expect that either. Well, let's see. I mean, we've lost. We're already doomed. Let's see. Heroism on yourself. Fear my ghost. They fare surprisingly well. Well, that invulnerability changes the equation just a smidge now, doesn't it? That's a further bonus. Now I could add prayer to this. Okay, look, dude, if I hold the city like this, you have to admit that this war was the dumbest thing you could have done. Seriously, you've been on one city for like 1,000 years now. You can't fight me. You literally don't have the muscle. Look at these guys. These magicians are beating down your seasoned warriors. Congratulations, you killed a magic spirit. Alright, look, you gotta admit this war was a mistake now. They're trying to go for the paladin because the paladin is the softer target. Ooh, my sawmill! Yeah, okay. Ooh, ow, ooh, 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 ooh. Had more of them to bombard me with this time. It's a little bit more difficult now, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, I know what to do next. Where is it? Bless! Oh, let him keep his cities. Let's see, what else can I add? Suicide by club. Let me see. Heroism. I hope this magician is leveled up now. Yeah, that was embarrassing for you. Okay. Guess you'll rebuild. Suddenly I'm less concerned about reinforcing that city than I was a second ago. A lot less concerned than I was a second ago. Troubled. I'm troubled now. You don't say. You don't even have mana. You don't even have mana crystals. Your economy is too strung out to even maintain what this massive army you've gone and saddled yourself with. I guess you finally decided you needed to use this army for something, so you attacked the weaker of the two remaining powers on a pretense. I guess. I'm trying to ascribe motives that would make this make some semblance of sense. Let's see. Wait. Isn't there... Have I inspired everyone? Literally everyone? There must be some place left, right? Okay, that one. 2 in that corner. Okay. Alright, so this will be the last 2 then. That's it. Everyone is inspired. Alright, let's see what the Altar of Peace is doing. That's a lot. Alright, let's slam those out. Those will have a dramatic impact on the speed I research the spell of mastery at. These will go much faster than inspirations. For one thing, I have more casting skill. For another, they're like half the price almost. But Tlaloc's at war with me. Darn it. That's ruining my altars of peace. We have to banish him quick, we must. So the altars of peace can have their full impact. I must. The altars of peace compel me to bloodshed. Okay, then. Then I have to get back to harmony with Merlin so that they have maximum effect. When I've put them everywhere, he's probably casting all the buffs right now. I mean, I kind of want to share with you just because we're buddies, but I know what's going to happen because it happens every game. There's nobody left to fight, so you're going to pick a fight with me. This is how it is. This is how it be. Makes sense that the halflings would have an altar of peace. Oh, what's this? Whoa! Put 2 of those back. That's a serious invasion force they have there. Did you just leave it empty? Wow, that ends their turn. How did the sawmill get broken, guys? Rambunctious minions had to burn a sawmill to no reason. Of course you're making more archangels. You're ahead of me in that. When we finish these, we'll check the Spell of Mastery's time frame. I bet we'll find it will be remarkably altered. And then again, when we take Tlaloc out of the picture. Yeah, we can cast a hell of a lot of those each turn. Yes, that sounds right. Alright, looks like I actually need to throw the full set of enchantments on this place. So, 3,000 a turn. Still, it's not enough, as my maintenance costs soar. Need to finish that road. Man. Need to make a lot of road. God, let me think. Trolls don't make roads. I don't think Dark Elves do either. Shit, is there anyone... There's one dwarven city that can make engineers. I'll have to get them. Lolcat. You know, in all my years, that never occurred to me. But it is true. Oh, okay. Oh. Your heroes seem to be missing something rather important. They've come into battle naked, I see. I suppose that should intimidate me with the fact that they're all wraith-formed. But I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Let me see. And no spell for you. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, you took out one of my precious bowmen. So this was your ultimate army that I was afraid of a second ago. Now that I see it up close, I'm somewhat less impressed. I mean, it is killing my bowmen. I'll give it that. One fame. That was worth one fame. One uno fame. 4 longbowmen just wiped out a stack of heroes and other nastiness. One fame. Smithy. There's a lot of stuff. What are you high elves doing in this dimension? This is the dimension of despair, sillies. But I can fix it up. I can make it bright and cheery for you. And the archers you killed have already been replaced. Bet you feel silly now, don't you? Yeah, I need to keep secure a couple of those portals. So, 4/6 of your hero force is gone. You've lost quite a few armies in your attacks on me. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, added the behemoths and even more archangels. One more archangel. He's not doing very many of the peace altars. I notice he's got a lot of altars of battle, though. Oh, hey, look at that. There's another city over here. Oh, cool. I appreciate the gift of 3 cities. Thank you. It makes me feel better about the disparity in power between me and Merlin. I wonder... I don't think Tlaloc has a single spell for me, unfortunately. If only I had a death book, I could learn Wraith form from him. And then probably not really have a use for it. I mean, it would protect me from webbings, but I guess that's worth having. But at this point, yeah. Since I've already got merging, I mean... Oh look, yet another army has come to kill us. Well, you'll get rid of one magician at least. Let's see, okay, it's already got level 3. Does this count? Yeah, I guess it does count. Here you go. Congrats, you finally got one. And now he is blessed. Well, you've got one more volley of death. I don't think you're gonna be very happy with the results here. Oh yeah, I never put vulnerability on them. Yeah, how do you guys think this is gonna turn out? Definition of insanity, yes? Okay. Might wonder why I moved around so oddly. It's because I wanted to do this. Otherwise, I would have just pushed auto battle. And another one fame. Yay. One. Okay. Okay, and a Rax. And very soon you guys are going to be producing those warlocks for me. Where's that itty bitty town? Okay, altars of peace. Boy, I am not producing enough income. Fine. I'll give you a turn of income, so I'll stop worrying about it. There. That should solve my problems. Or at least alleviate my fears. So let me see, did I alter a piece the Mirren plane already? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But I will soon. And if I knock over 2 cities, we will have the piece to go with it. And then we will check the apprentice and see how quickly the spell of mastery can be mastered. The more casting skill I can get for that, the better, of course. Let's see, and I did you. Finally, all the roads are connected. It does? Oh. That should be every city on that plane. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Back to skill. It's the one edge I have over you. I'm an Archmage. And soon I'm going to be able to single turn cast Archangels. When you can single turn cast summons, they become far more useful because you can react with them. Alright. We are all upon his capital now. I wouldn't mind knocking out a few of his armies for the XPs. I really want to do that, and I have for a long time. I should take a little bit of time to change the terrain. It would be worth doing, especially if I do trade for enlightenment. Life force alone makes it worth doing. I think life force even works for rebels. For life force enlightenment and similar effects, I think rebels still are counted for that. I believe. I'd have to ask Seravi to be sure, but I think it is. Alright. Now, Merlin has been really cool with me all game, but I'm still a little bit nervous he might turn on me when I take this guy out. Okay, let me see. Go ahead and drop elemental armor on yourself. Darn. Yeah, alright. Not super surprised. Oh, invisible. Super magicians from hell. All right, let's go. Let's rumble. Also, nobody died on my side. To your embarrassment, you can never kill a single one of my soldiers. Not for keeps, anyway. Seriously, why'd you start this war? What were you thinking? The AI just likes war, man. It just revels in it. God, if Purple were to declare war on me right now, I'd be in such deep trouble. I gotta finish what I'm doing so I can get my cities. My defenses in place. Troll cities. Don't seem like the kind of place I'd expect to find an altar of peace. An altar of blood, maybe, but not an altar of peace. Seems kind of strange. Successfully bringing my religion to the trolls, and the dark elves, and the light elves, and the high men and halflings and everyone else I find. no, not stream of life. Oh my gosh, that was a waste. Oh well. Okay. We're at his capital. I'm not as afraid this time as I was the last time. He might have a few artifacts in there, but I doubt it. Where would he find them? All the lairs were gone. I suppose he could have made one, but I doubt it. I don't know if the AI even uses enchant item, to be honest. Seriously, magicians are his unit of choice. That means that they're his best summon. His big breakthrough in research lately has been unicorns, because he was using stacks of ghouls and now he's making unicorns. You know, I had times I thought seriously about giving him stacks of spells. The only reason I didn't was because he'd trade them. And I didn't want other people getting their hands on spells. Particularly Red while I was at war with her. Okay, let me see. I'm a little lost as to which ones I pieced and which ones I haven't. I've gotten spun around. I haven't heard anything about that. Oh my gosh, with the added movement, oh man. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Everyone near the walls. We're going through the ground. I imagine we're just coming out of the walls, grabbing people and pulling them into the wall. And it was all over in a single turn. And Roland decided to declare himself a superhero. Cast the spell of return. Drat. That means that city counts as neutral. Oh, no, we're still at Harmony. We're best buds. And now the peace altar is way more effective. And I have to get my defenses up. Holy crap, do I need my defenses up? Alright, let's throw around more altars of peace everywhere. Okay. Because this means for both of us, Altar of Peace is our ultimate spell. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to put a full suite of spells on that city right now. This maintenance cost is rising rapidly. Need more cash. Need more cash. I think my cities have finally recovered from the earthquake swarms that Red was throwing at me earlier. Freya was really fond of those earthquakes. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure that two new realms is what the game needs necessarily, per se. I think a larger spell pool for each realm would be a bigger deal. But what I really like the idea of is having a whole bunch more races and things that can optionally be in the game. I talked in a review I made many years ago about having different... Oh wait, you guys are ready. About having different packs in the game that added different stuff to it. You can probably look it up. I'll gotta think for a second here on what all I need to get done. I know I need those altars of peace most of all, but there's no longer any war in play. I am at harmony with the only other spellcaster as we celebrate our great victories. Oh wait, I already did that. Alright, I'll just stick that on here. Prosperity and inspirations. Since there's literally no one hostile to me, I could actually get away with having nobody in a city. And there's no rebels! It's perfect! World peace is achieved. Oh, there's no way you're getting there in time. Let's see, what do I have in this area? No open portals nearby. Go. That's as close as we can get. I'll throw Lionheart and Invulnerability on it, and that'll be good enough. Still rebuilding. Actually, no, we're not recovered from those earthquakes yet. 7 more buildings. Yikes. Okay, then. Well, I think I'll start off by rebuilding that amplifying tower. Every possible shred of casting skill. We're about to get the last of the Altars of Peace, and then we're going to look at the Spell of Mastery again and see what it looks like now. I bet it's much closer. It was at 250 turns last time we looked. So I need at least a half-dozen Archangels just to transport troops about. Then I need an Archangel in every city as soon as can possibly be done. The Spell of Mastery cannot be started until the defenses are in place. I don't know that Archangels, like just 9 Archangels, is a very good way to protect a city, to be honest. They're wonderful support units, but they're not really built to be the main, you know, like an actual fighting unit. He probably has more research than me, but he's probably not using it. He's probably been investing all of his resources into casting and, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, you can pretty much put those out at a rate of 1 a turn. Let's add a war college to you. Amplifying tower to you. However, However, these altars of peace, they're quite something. I don't know where the cities that don't have one is. Utterly ridiculous. There's one. One city. What? Isn't that the one? Oh, I'm sorry. You're missing something. Let's see. You're missing inspirations. Oh! Alright, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Huge difference. Look at that. 128 turns. If I were to actually invest, the difference would be cutting that in half again. But casting skill is how quickly we can cast our spell of mastery, as well as everything else. Okay! It's already gone. It's already too late. Never mind. Yeah. I didn't expect to actually get that. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So, the final city buff. So, let's play around very quickly with change terrain, and then Archangel time. Yeah, unicorns actually boost your resistance, and angels give you bonuses to your men. Archangels are particularly interesting because they allow you to have wind walking, so they can an archangel can carry an entire stack like a flying boat. And of course they can spellcast, which is nice too. Oh good, finally! Not that it matters at this point, because we're both life mages. Wait, does he have a death book? He might have a death book. I don't think he has a death book, but he could. Okay, and might as well have a smith, because you never know what the future may bring. Alright, it's warlock time. In earnest. There it is. That was the last city enchant. Okay. Can still trade with him. How about now? Perfect. 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 Perfection. I could turn some of these into forest tiles to increase your production. Let's see, you. Okay, good. Good. You're still growing. Can't help you much. Sure, I could. Maybe not. Okay, you I can help immensely. Get rid of these swamps. Festering pools of disease. It's a good thing this game you don't have to deal with pandemics. Alright, that'll help a little. Fortunately, changed terrain does not work on tundra. I'd have to have a volcano for that. Yeah, I know this one's a swamp town. Oh, it feels so good to change terrain. It's so late game, and I have so much power for this. Make a forest. Let's make sure you guys have a little bit of woods to work with. Woods are good, especially with Gaia's blessing in play. Woods are amazing. Look at that. Now you can have a Forester's Guild. Okay. There are more cities to smooth the land out of. Around. Man, that felt good. Ah, let's do that to the rest of the cities. It won't even take all that long. Man, being an Archmage is awesome, and I've spent practically the entire game sitting on maxed out cast skill. Like, that's literally been our focus all game, is just max out that casting skill. We've got amplifying towers just about everywhere. And the added population is, of course, tax dollars, and thanks to Life Force, power. Raw power. I can still trade Merlin for Enlightenment. That would give me spell research per population, and my heroes would get XP for free. Do it. That looks like a good place for you guys to sleep. Pitch your tents up near your good buddy neighbors. Okay. Okay, oh, this is another. No, not transmute. Whoops. That was wasteful. But not the worst waste I've ever done. Awesome. I know this city is going to be a lot healthier now. Guess I didn't really need that. Oh well. Now it has forests. Forests are good. Okay, let's see. This one. Oh, this one. I guess the ocean just isn't particularly good for you, huh? Ocean tiles. We're not particularly good at fishing in this world. Or perhaps the seas are so radioactive with magic that not many fish can live in them. Okay, on to Plane B, where the species don't populate quite so good. You two can share a hill. That'll be where you put your miners' guilds. Uh-oh. Oh shit. What have I done? I need mana. Whoops. Don't want the maintenance costs to ever go negative even for a second, or I just lose everything. Everything would just be gone. All my cities would suddenly... my income would just suddenly collapse. The research, everything would go away. That'd be the fastest way to screw myself over and lose the game. The result is already in doubt. I don't need to throw... I need to throw this one, too. So, you're producing warlocks and possibly nightmares later. You need production more than anyone else. And a maxed population more than anyone else. Yes. Good. Excellent. Oh, it's gonna be the spell of mastery. Things are spinning faster and faster in that regard as our research accelerates. Might not seem like it, but everything I'm doing right now is with that in mind. Seems fine. This one looks like it could use a little help. So we'll beat down a mountain. Oh, let's get rid of these swamps. That's probably all we need. You built your hut out in this swamp and it just suddenly all the land just drains and becomes grassland. The mountains just shrivel up and suck into the ground. See, dwarves, they're happy in their mountain homes. I'll help you a little. Much shape. Much shape. Oh, actually, he just took a hit. That is really strange. I wonder what he did. Oh, don't jerk me around, map. do, but it's fine. Forests are nice. Alright. Get that back going. We're up to 650. We're almost to the point of single turn cast Archangels. Oh man, dropping one of those every turn. And then each one of them increasing my power just a smidge. Just a smidge. He's already producing the Archangels. I can't be sure what else he's up to. Though I see the entire world. Honestly, I don't think that's how it will go. I've had so much experience with this. What would probably happen is my heroes would attack his capital and then all die. They're parked outside because it's my best bet, but if I get the chance to craft the artifacts, then maybe. No. As for, yeah, and even if I take his capital, it has less impact these days than you might expect, unfortunately. But if I can get my defenses up in my cities, then I won't lose them very fast. If I can get the defenses up. Which is what we're about to start working on seriously. Whoops, where am I now? Okay, go, 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 go. We're working on it. The forces are amassing, they just need the distribution system to get everywhere they need to be. Yes, there is. There's a... Oh, doggone it. I hit transmute instead. Ah! Are you sitting on a swamp? Once again, that uncomfortable feeling as the land changes underneath your feet. Perfect. Happiness. Delightful. Uncertainty. Okay. Does that give you access to a new building? It does! Same with you, I think. Yep, Foresters Guilds. Very nice. Okay, you definitely need some help. I wonder if a Miners Guild would stop working if I destroyed all the hills around it. Probably not. I've always wished that, like the Foresters Guild, that there could be a building for, like, uniquely for deserts and uniquely for tundra. Something magical. It's funny seeing my gold and stuff literally alter every time I cast this spell. Okay. So I think you're feeling a little better there now. Whoa, I hate that. Actually, that city doesn't need that treatment. I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we've finished. Wait, no, this one's pretty good too. And there's no reason to keep the swamps around, but they're not really hurting anything. Okay. So starting next turn, we start with the Archangels. We can cast 1 a day. Awesome. Awesome. Well, no, I make a lot of forests, too. Yeah, it's not in either of our interests. Well, actually, my military being a fraction of his, I mean, in theory. But we'd rather just not. Peace is so much better than war. I've always been a fan in strategy games of short wars. Go in, do what you gotta do, take what you can, and get out. Long wars tend to grind down both sides and give everyone else a chance to get far ahead of you. And Master Magic wars aren't quite as punishing as in other games. But even so, you accomplish far more when you're at peace than when you're at war. And you can see it happen with the AIs. Everyone will be at war, and one of the AIs will be at peace, and that AI will start getting ahead. Of course, when an AI is ahead and attacks somebody, they tend to conquer a lot of land quickly, so there's actually an argument for the other side there, too. Okay. Originally I was going for 30. I've taken more cities since then, so I'll need a few more. Okay. So let's begin with a summoning circle here. Okay. Now. Okay. Every city needs to have 2 of these. So I'm going to go start delivering you over there. Sadly, Minthril Highmen were the best we could do for magicians. But, you know, 1 added defense is 1 added defense. Take what you can get. Alright. An Archangel a day keeps the doctor away. Do you think my casting skill is better than his? I'm an Archmage, and I have been pumping everything into it all game. Do you think maybe? I wish I could measure and see. If it comes to a duel on who can finish the Spell of Mastery first, I don't want my only out to be taking his capital to interrupt his spell casting. Man. Since I have no confidence in my ability to pull it off. I don't think he even notices the lost treasure. Oh, you can have an Animist guild too. Okay, wow. So, yeah, because we have a major rebel problem. Okay. Alright, well, let's move our summoning circle over here. Another one. Okay, 12. I'm gonna have you carry your first load of them down there. Okay, let me see. We got one on the way there, I think. Next one goes to there. Excellent. Excellent. Right. More and more of this stuff is showing up. Okay. He does have a death spell book. Now. Shit. We're not ready. 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 We're not nearly ready. We're not anywhere near ready. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's too soon. It's way too soon. It's much too soon. Oh my gosh, there is no way I can prepare in time. Oh, how many... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What would his casting skill possibly be? I don't know. Shit. We're doing so good. We have a lot of things we still need to get in place. We need to get some artifacts made before we can do this attack. We don't have time. My gosh, I can't believe you already got the Spell of Mastery. It's too soon. It's way too soon. Apprentice. 1,500. All right. What can we do? Gorgons? First thing to do, I would like enlightenment for life force, please. You're busy casting a big spell, aren't you? Well, I don't think you'd mind giving me... That is not a bad trick. Yeah, sure, here, have Earthquake. Would you like Gorgons? Oh, you'd love Gorgons, wouldn't you? Exorcism. Exorcism isn't very good. Alright. Okay. Alright. The illusionist is dangerous. Archangels. No. 17. You need to take those into the Mirren plane now. That is going to squat on that in a second. Okay. 15 turns, start counting. I don't know, his skill cannot possibly be more than 1,000. Cannot be. I hope. I think, maybe. We gotta get the magicians spread out. We don't have our warlocks yet. I'm still 119 turns away from researching it, despite all of my altars of peace. That's way the hell too long. If I take his capital, he'll be back within like a turn and casting it again. This is going to be a war. is what this is gonna be. Oh my gosh, we are not ready. We're gonna begin distributing more stuff. Let's get the Mithril Magicians out. You can distribute yourselves here, at least on this continent. You have enough time to get there, I hope. Boy, I sure hope he doesn't notice the sudden massive troop movements on my side of the board. A lot of these cities are going to have a lot of less than ideal units guarding them. Alright. War never changes. I think I'm going to prioritize the Arcanus Plain. Those cities are all fully built. The Mirren Plain cities are mostly trolls, which are still valuable, but not as valuable. The Dark Elven cities, though, those are very important. I'll make sure they get the first Archangels on that plane. But I won't have time to get my defenses in play. Okay. Just wasting perfectly good earthquakes. Alright. Get that crap over to that continent, quick. You live here now. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start grabbing piles of these and dragging them into the other plane. We're literally gonna ignore the spell of mastery for now. Behemoth is interesting. You have 40 MP to cast with. That's very interesting because... I mean, so does the Life Mage, but you have access to spells I do not have. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, go there. Oh, you already had a Warlock. Well, now you have two. Enjoy. Okay. Wish I could get the Warlocks. I wish I could get the Warlocks everywhere. Alright, begin patrolling. They'll only be in the Mirren. How many turns has it been? 2? Alright, you're gonna start pumping paladins now. We're gonna get paladins in every town as well. Paladins are like a soft archangel. They can't cast spells, and they're better at melee, I think. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. But they have Holy Bonus 1. Holy Bonus 2 is what really will make these Longbowmen tick, but Holy Bonus 1 is still good. It's still an edge. If I could get a pile of paladins into the Mirren Plain, that would be pretty good. One of the nice things is that city, thanks to Inspirations, has been building up excess production, so it should be able to produce these paladins for some time, one a turn. Normally I'd say no out of hand, but right at this moment, I happen to be so nervous I'll take it. Where do the Doom Drakes come from, considering there's not a draconian city in either world? Alright. Okay, go, go, go. Okay. It appears that you don't have one of these. I'll let you keep a Doom Drake. These are mostly for helping in places more out of reach. Okay. Get rid of this spearman. His day is over. Oh, you already had a longbowman. Well, that's nice. Enjoy extras. No longer need this swordsman. Okay, yeah, you'll get one. All these magicians that don't have Mithril and other things sitting around. Alright. I'm gonna push this magician over there. Excellent. I feel so much better about these places now. Alright, you can cover one more city. I guess it will be this one. Meanwhile, we'll just have another Archangel lift up another load. If I'm underestimating his casting skill, I'm just going to spontaneously lose the game one turn. But I gotta get these troops delivered. I gotta get things in position. I have to have the defenses up. I also need to cast a shit ton of buffs on my heroes so that they don't lose. There's at least one person who doesn't regenerate. Oh dear. I would like to have made custom artifacts for them. This is like the ultimate battle, and they're not armed for it. Oh dear. Yeah, this wizard here, Merlin, went so far out of control this game. It's crazy. Keep building, keep getting all of your stuff in play, guys. Alright. Take this one as well. And get. Okay. You gotta bring that load up that way. Okay, you're gonna get the warlocks. The ones that we're producing. Those can go to my capital. And near my capital. Okay, one pair. Alright, that's better. That portal's been left open. It shouldn't be open. I'll leave someone standing there. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, let me see. Let's pick up these next. Casting skill continues to rise. We'll want one of those in each city. Alright. Yeah, they'll need to produce a couple of those. You can send that over there. I don't care. My mind is too distracted by 1,001 things I need to do, and I wasn't counting properly. I'm gonna say this is 4. I should have taken a pen and made marks. What did I say? 15 turns was my limit. We'll probably make it 13 turns because I'm uncertain. But let's call this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tally marks it is. Oh boy. And I'll need to build up a surplus of mana at the end. Is it just me or is my maintenance cost going up? Shouldn't be. I'm only summoning archangels and they don't have a maintenance cost, as far as I know. Must be my imagination. Go. I still have a sprite? Go ahead and guard that city. That one's important. Okay, you guys are gonna go. I'll send you all that way. Close the gate. This is next to my capital. Actually, if there was ever a gate to guard, it would be that one. Well, I sure hope that city isn't attacked by something that can't be shot by arrows. That would be most unfortunate. And another one. A ruthless pragmatist he is. Okay, that's 5. 10 turns left. But I'll want to strike at 7. I'll probably need multiple turns to cast my buffs. That'll mean an end to the archangels. I'll get a few more out there transporting. If I take his capital and he comes back and he starts casting the spell of mastery again, that would actually give me 15 turns to find his new capital, but on the other hand, he wouldn't be dropping earthquakes and other nastiness on me. Not necessarily the worst thing. Now, I have a choice. At this point, I could begin summoning a horde of behemoths, led by an archangel. Ah, they finally rebuilt. Yes? Why aren't you finished casting? Oh, that's why. One to there, and one up there. Okay. I think you have to go through the portal as well, beyond the dark portal. Okay. You need one. Stack of behemoths led by an archangel as an opener rather than relying on my heroes to successfully take this. At the very least, I need another unit with them. I'm going to be fighting a stack of angels. I don't know. Alright. Bring those back through the portal. They can guard my capital and such. Yeah, he never did. I mean, other than he has the spell of mastery, which you know what happens when you cast a spell of mastery. That was another turn. 6. We're gonna go at 12. I hope I haven't misjudged him. I hope he doesn't have 2,000 casting skill or something. I'm gonna probably do at least one more Archangel, and then I'm gonna start buffing the crap out of my heroes. I don't know how many spells were blown off them, but I want them to have everything in play. The 2 Longbowmen was kind of built under the assumption that I'd be able to have an Archangel in the city, so I could cast Lionheart on basically both of them. But that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. Some of these cities are just not going to have the defenses up properly. That one's going to need another pair. I can get that. All right. me see. So... Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. You can drop those 4 paladins off. They can enter those 4 cities, and then you can take the magicians into the nearest hole into the shadow plane. Okay, my mana price is definitely going up. You have an upkeep of 18? Seravi, archangels are broken. Something broke. What? They're not supposed to have that. They're not supposed to have a maintenance cost. They're supposed to give you power. Huh. They're broken. But if they're broken for me, they're also broken for you. I'll have to offset this cost a little. Interesting, interesting. Kinda. Yeah, the peaceful endings, yeah, they have those in some, you were talking about it earlier, diplomatic victory, cultural victory, space race victory, and so on. Multiplayer can be really complex and enriched by such options, but, yeah. I always thought the cultural victory was a little bit silly. It's like, that doesn't even make sense. What? Like, every single other victory is, we took over the world. Whether it was diplomatically or, in the case of the space race, you've colonized another world. So it's like, alright, fine, well, we control a world, I guess. And the gameplay behind them was interesting, because some of them were very hard to disrupt. Some of them were very easy to disrupt, and you know, there's a whole lot of stuff going on between them. All right, I'm gonna shove you through the hole. You're standing still. Why are you standing still? Where were you intending to go that you can't go now? That you suddenly find yourself standing still? Well, you aren't gonna go in there, because that's doesn't need you. That's getting its reinforcement now. Are you going there? Okay, and I need 2 of them here to go to the one city. Alright. Build a priest. You'll never be sorry to have one of those when shit goes down. They tend to be the first things targeted, but hey, that's the priest being hit and not one of your other guys. And when they're not targeted, they can heal whoever is. So it tends to be pretty good. Alright, bring those that way. Alright. Warlocks. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Elven Lords. Why not? I don't expect them to match up to a paladin, but who knows? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave you living in this city. Okay, this city is not going to fall. It's definitely one of the places worthy to have an archangel. Okay. I don't think I need to make any more. Alright, let's start in on my hero stack now. We are here. We're going to be fighting primarily archangels. There is an illusionist. Beastmaster will be assassinated turn 1. Alright. Well... Do you have land linking on you? You do not. Let's start by giving you that. In fact, I'm going to have you flutter up here. And I'm going to give the stack... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Summoning Circle. I'm going to give the stack 1 behemoth. That should give me some interesting spell options. And Big Lizard. Big Lizard is good. We've had some success with lizards, the smaller regenerating kind. These giant hordes of trolls. Most of the cities on that plane being just trolls wearing blue jeans. Ah, that'd be an interesting image. With televisions. Alright, so, Elven Lords. We'll make one, and we'll compare and contrast. Who knows, maybe they could be part of this? Every time I cast any of these spells, by the way, he gets a free summon. Isn't that great? Alright. So let's see. You need a land linking. I'll give you elemental armor. Not that that will really help a whole lot. Iron skin. Sure, here, have regeneration. Oh, you already have that as a special ability? You didn't. You come pre-packaged with regeneration 3. That's not bad. More potent regeneration. Let's see, can you have endurance? You can. Right, if an angel can, so could you, of course. Of course. Alright. Holy weapon is going to be for Bowden. Okay, but you can still benefit from... I don't think Lionheart, but you will be able to benefit from invulnerability. Oh, come on, pick him up. Okay, let's see. You don't need a paladin there because you've already got the archangel. Okay. You definitely need a paladin over there, but there's only so much I can do. Alright, we'll get them. We'll get them to their assorted places. Good, good, good. Everything is flying around every which way, trying to get properly reinforced. Catapult. You won't be sad to have one of those. You guys already have your archers? Okay, good. You need to find the nearest hole. Guess it's over here. Go, go, go! Seven. I predicted 15 turns. We are 7 in. Of course, that's assuming he has a casting skill of 1,000 or less. Less than 1,000, actually. I could be mistaken. I am purely guessing. I have not even been in a fight with him all game to see how much casting he can do in battle. I literally have no way to measure his casting skill. I'm just assuming it's not 50% better than me. More than 50% better than me. Which is a dangerous assumption, but I have literally no measuring stick, and I have to have turns to position troops. I'm running everything as fast as I can. Maybe instead of waiting till turn 12, I'll hit him on turn 10. I don't know. We're very close to doing the attack. But it's gonna be a nightmare. The moment I touch him, it's gonna be a nightmare. A lot of these cities have like nothing guarding them. Okay. Oh, you can Lionheart that. Interesting. Hold up. I need... Excuse me. I want to do my spellcasting first. Okay, you're already Lionhearted. You've still got it. You've got it. Alright, let's do a quick compare and contrast. Oh, but you've got Adamant giving you an edge. Oh, you're just a knight. Oh. 2 more hit points for the Paladin. Oh, wow. Well, you got First Strike, Armor Piercing, Poison Immunity. They've got... +3 to hit versus +1 to hit, so you've got +2 to hit. The Adamant gives you a little bit of an edge, I guess? I don't know, I don't like their lack of hit points. Still, it's... I'll make a few of them, but mostly just because I have a shortage of paladins. What were you doing? You wanted a pair of longbowmen for some reason. I don't have one. I'm just gonna put you in my capital now. I need to start getting the archangels into key positions. Okay, and I'm gonna push some of these onto that portal, because that one and this one are both uncomfortably close to my capital. Okay. Okay. And you can squat on the paladin producing city. Very valuable. Okay, go there. Go there. Go there. You already visited here. Alright. We'll let you pick up paladins and scooch. Look at some of these cities, man. They have nothing guarding them. Go back through. I'll probably end up having you squat on one of the portals. Okay, but you can be... Okay. So you feel pretty tough now. Land-linked elemental armor, iron skin, Lionheart endurance, and vulnerability. You're pretty tough. Maintenance cost is 37 a turn. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Alright. Elemental armor. Well, it should protect somewhat from lightning, I guess? Alright. Looks like the elemental armor's held up fairly well. Cool. Excess spells can go into the capital. Okay. Iron skin. You're both iron skinned. Yes, you're definitely both iron skinned. Okay. These paladins aren't. Yes, they are. They just have 15 defense. Okay. Oh, there we go. Good. Man, I wish I had time to craft your artifacts. Okay. My capital is feeling better. Somebody here does not have regeneration. Who is it? You regenerate. You regenerate. Elena does not regenerate. Sir Harold does not regenerate. Elena and Sir Harold, and the Paladin, I guess. Elena, Sir Harold, and the Paladin. Got it. Eight. Yeah, we're probably gonna strike as soon as I finish these buffs. If only I had time to put an Archangel in every city, man. If I had 10 more turns, that would be 10 more Archangels. And the troop movements. Ugh. Seriously, there's a bunch of cities that have nothing guarding them. We're gonna go through the cities next turn, and we're gonna look for the ones that need something guarding them, and make whatever they can make. My capital is mostly protected by a super paladin. It's not much. We'll get an Archangel in there. Here's one. You get a Warlocks. Okay, there were 3 people here. It was Elena, Sir Harold, and the Paladin. I think. Sir Harold, yes, Sir Harold, and the Paladin. Okay, everyone is now regenerating, even if it's dispellable. Okay, now, Bless isn't gonna help much. No, it's not gonna help at all. Endurance. Does everyone have their endurance? No. It's a good thing we asked. Okay, good. It's another slight edge to this paladin over here. There's a lot of hopes pinned on him. Okay, Holy Weapon. Boy, nobody learned the global spell for this. Interesting, that Dispelling Wave did not have as much impact as I'm used to those having. Because it's not like I've got Specialist or anything making my stuff harder to dispel. Must be because it came from a hero that didn't have enough casting skill to really... Oops. good. Okay, next. Holy armor. Oops, well, whoever that was, got it. Let's see. Roland. Okay, good. Good, good, good. No, not you. There's one tough, badass paladin over here. Okay, we don't need heroism. We probably have no use for true sight, but I'll sling it on just in case. Just in case there's something weird. Well, as long as you three have it. Yeah, these longbowmen can see. Okay, now the lion hearts and the invulnerabilities. Okay. Okay, off. Go, go, go. These paladins are invaluable. Okay, and then the rest of you need to get to the other plane. Okay, looks like you're a lot better off than you were. Okay, go ahead and begin slinging Pegasi. Okay, you live here now. I don't know. I guess you can lighten your load. One magician in exchange for a warlock. Okay, you can have that. In. What? No, no. You can park there. That would be fine. Having the archangels distributed a little bit means I can potentially shift units around better if it comes to that. We'll need another archangel to move more warlocks. But that'll be hard to do. Alright, cities. Fool has nothing in it. But it does have adamant. So, we'll make a couple magicians, and then we'll try switching to war trolls. Okay, so that's foul. Night Wrath. Okay, you're already making defenses. Okay, who else has nothing guarding them? Does that city have adamant or anything? I don't know. That one might be okay. We'll have a couple of archers in it in a second. Okay, this one needs more defenses. Alright, I have an idea of what to do for them. So... ooh, this one. This one's got problems. No adamant either. It's in the middle of nowhere. Both of those are in the middle of nowhere. I suppose I can try to have one attempt to supply the other. I guess. Okay, and you guys are gonna make some magicians starting next turn. Alright, those cities are gonna start pushing defenses now. I'm gonna have a turn where every city builds walls. All of them. 9. If I've miscalculated, he could be finishing the spell of mastery any turn now if I've miscalculated. I guess next turn we build the walls. We're almost done enchanting our hero stack for the strike. Great. Just great. Okay. You've already got multiple magicians. You can slam out a catapult, though. You don't have magicians, so make some. I don't know exactly who does and doesn't have gear that gives them a Lionheart off the top. Okay. That goes there. Do we have a new paladin out? Go, go, go. Okay, something gets out of here. I guess it's gonna be a regular magician. But you can fit that in. Get rid of the regular magician to fit in the warlock. Okay, we're going to begin producing Pegasi to reinforce. Good. Okay. Get over here to this side. Those guys need defenses now. Oh my gosh, does this city need defenses now? Well, it's what we can make. Okay, let's see. A regular magician. Alright, I'll let you guard this. Good, excellent. Defenses. Are you trying to get in here? Okay. Get rid of that then. Much rather have you in place of that. You can try to go there. Okay, back to the enchanting. Okay, that's fine, because I wanted Lionheart on this guy anyway. Okay, now he's actually dangerous. Vulnerability is a big deal. I could make multiple blizzards. But I don't know that it would do anything to an Archangel. Earthquake has a chance of killing the lizard, I guess? Maybe the heroes? Doesn't seem very likely. Could break the wall, but that doesn't really help a huge help either. Alright, options. Alright. Go. Archangel. Okay. Nine turns since he's cast Spell of Mastery, I think, if I've been counting properly. Next time. That is the opening move, is the attack against him, assuming I don't get too squeamish and try to cast another spell. God, I wish I had a wave to hit him with first. I suppose I could drag down these Archangels with archers. They might be able to kill some of his stuff. I don't know. It would be a couple of turns. I don't know. Could I risk the Spell of Mastery going off? I don't know. I have a week to be paranoid about this. Well, not a week. I have about 3 days. Anyway. Boy. I wonder if this is the highest casting skill I've ever had. I do not know. Oh, anyway. Hold on. Wait a sec. Last thing to do before... Let me see. And... click. There we go. That's way better. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Good night, everyone.